Sharree.com, the #1 site to share and promote your YouTube videos and channel.
Welcome to today's makeup tutorial. Today I'm going to show you my everyday winter makeup routine when I wear makeup. So as you can see, I'm starting off with a clean face, and I'm going to start off by taking my Nivea Men's Sensitive Actor Shade Balm, and I'm using this as primer. So I'll only use about a penny-sized amount on my face. I find that's the perfect amount. So I'm just rubbing it into my face, and then we'll move on to foundation. So for foundation today, I'm using my Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-hour long wear foundation. I really like this stuff. It's not full coverage. I say it's medium buildable, and I'm gonna take that on my Real Techniques sponge. I would use my beauty blender, but I accidentally got liquid eyeliner all over it, so I can't use it anymore, and it makes me so sad. So I got this, and I'm testing it out to see if it's good. If you would like to see a review of this and my comparison with the beauty blender, give me a comment down below, and I'll try to make that happen. So for my primer for the upper eyes, I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer, and I really like this stuff. And I also really like their face primer as well. So now on to concealing the under eyes. I'm going to take the classic Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer, and I'm just going to put that underneath my eyes. At first, I don't know if y'all have this problem, but what happened to me was that it wasn't really working at first, and it was being really patchy on me. But then I found the more I used it, the better it got, which surprised me. I think I might have just had a dud product at the beginning, and then once I got the like clump that wasn't really working out, it got a lot better. Because I heard so many people trying it, and I was about to give up on it. I was like, no, everyone on YouTube loves it, so I'm gonna love it, obviously. Okay, that's looking pretty good and blended. And then I'll move on to powdering my face. So I like to go over my face with powder. I'm just gonna take the Pro Matte powder from Rimmel, and I'm lightly putting this everywhere just to set the foundation before I put on contour and blush and highlight and all that fun stuff. So for my bronzer and contour today, I'm going to be using this e.l.f. contour palette and my e.l.f. brush, and I'm going to be mixing in the bottom two colors, and I'm going to be using that as a light contour on the border of my face, like so. Not going too harshly because this is just an everyday look, but you want to achieve something like this. Next, I'm going to take my Clinique blush brush and my e.l.f. blush palette, and I'm going to be using this top shade here, and I'm going to use that on the apples of my cheeks. I find that you want to be quite light-handed when it comes to this blush, because otherwise you'll look like a clown, and that's not pretty. And then I like to go back into my contour palette. I'm going to mix in the top two colors like this, and I'm going to swipe it underneath my eyes just to brighten up underneath and make sure that that concealer is set. Next, I'm going to take this fan brush that I just got off of Amazon and the Wet n Wild Boozy Brunch highlight, which I love. It is so pretty. It is my favorite highlighter, and I'm just going to be using that to highlight my face, get the glow on, especially in the winter time. I know a lot of people like going matte, but for me, my skin is drying up, so I like to use a strong highlight to cover it up, and I think it just looks good too. Okay, now we're gonna get started on the eye makeup. Okay, first we're gonna do our eyebrows, so I'm gonna be using the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer, and this is in the brunette color. And I'm gonna take the spoolie end and run it through my eyebrows, and I love this stuff. I'm gonna use featherlight strokes to fill in my eyebrows. And sometimes if I find that's not enough, or I just want something quick and easy, I take these Essence Make Me Brows and I use them to fill in my eyebrows. And I use both the blonde and the brunette because I find that this one's too dark for me and this one's too light, so I just mix them together and that works. If I'm feeling kind of fancy, which is what I'm showing you today, and I'm going to be using this rose gold color from L'Oreal and this Maybelline color tattoos in Barely Branded. I'm just going to be using my ring finger, the best instrument of all, and I'm just going to apply that all over my eyelid, just underneath the crease. I'm just going to take this highlighting brush from e.l.f. and I'm going to make sure that's completely blended. I'm going to take the CoverGirl True Naked Nudes palette and I'm going to go in with this color right here in the middle, and I'm going to use that as my transition shade. So I'm just blending it in the crease, and I find that helps to tilt your head in different directions to make sure that you're getting it placed where you want it to be placed. So now I'm going to take my L'Oreal Infallible Pigment and Amber brush. It's so pretty and I love this so much. So I'm just going to take my ring finger again, dip in, can't you see that's so pretty? And I'm just going to put it on the outer 2/3 of my eyelid like so. And we'll blend it in so it's okay if it looks scary. Like this. And just bring the rest in. And so now I'm just taking my blending brush from e.l.f. and blend out the crease like so. You could also use a brush with that pigment, but I find that your fingers work the best. Then I'm going into the trusty Walking on Eggshells palette by Wet n Wild, and I'm going to just take the top shade there and I'm going to use my e.l.f. eyeshadow brush and I'm just going to put it on the inner 2/3 just to brighten it up a tad, and make sure to get those inner corners as well because that really brightens up the eye. Now this is all I'm going to do for today, but if you want to go deeper with, if you have the CoverGirl Nudes palette, this color right here is awesome for making any crease darker. Now I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. liquid eyeliner and I'm just going to use it to line my eyes. And I know y'all are probably like, girl, you use a lot of e.l.f. But I ran out of my eyeliner because, as I said, it got all over my beauty blender, and so I picked this up in a pinch and it works pretty well. As you can see, I winged it out a little bit on each eye, and for me, I just like press it and then that works. I like my lines thin because I don't have that much eyelid space when I open my eyes up, so if I do a thick liner, then you can't really do any eye makeup. I'm going to take this L'Oreal Voluminous Primer and I'm going to use this as a primer on my eyelashes. I got this in the October or November beauty box from Target, and I love this stuff. Put a tiny on my lower lashes. So I'm going to do it on this eye and then not on this side, and I'll show you the result. And the mascara that I'm using is the CoverGirl Supersizer mascara. It is the bomb. And For me, I find that it smells a little wonky, but it goes away, like you can't tell after you apply it and it's dried. And so you get used to it. And as you can see, the results, it's awesome. And for a brow bone highlight, I'm just going to go back with my Wet n Wild and my old eyeshadow brush. I'm just wiping it off. And I'm just going to take it underneath the eyebrow. Like so. So if I find that it's a hot day, like it's the summertime, I'll take my Stay Matte Finish Powder and put that all over my face if I need to, or just the T-zone, and I'll do that. Today I might just put it on my forehead. Usually in the wintertime I don't really need it, so I just do a tiny bit. Okay, I zoomed you guys back out, and now we're going to put on some lip product, and I'm going to be using this really pretty Essence color. I'll link it down below, but it's really pretty. It's like My Lips But Better liquid lipstick. And I say that it's a liquid lipstick, but it doesn't dry down matte. It's just kind of a lipstick and a gloss mix. Rub it together, and there you have it. As a final step, I'm going to be taking the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Setting Spray, and I'm going to be dousing my face in this. Thank you so much for watching my everyday makeup tutorial. If you want to see how I got this hair, I'll leave a link to the video down below, or if you subscribe, you'll probably see it next week. But if it's in the future, I'll put it down below. And if you want to see any of the products I was using, those will also be down below, as well as what I'm wearing and all that fun stuff. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment and share it and subscribe. Bye!